Peace, love and life fam. How y'all feeling? Happy Tuesday, happy Mars Day. I pray that you all are feeling amazing, in good spirits, and that you are having an amazing start to your week. So let's talk about these planetary alignments that's happening this week. We are having our Jupiter Kazemi this week, where Jupiter, the Sun, and Mercury will all be in the sign of Cancer. The Sun is officially in the sign of Cancer at 3 degrees. Shout out to all my Cancers out there. Happy birthday, Cancer people. Ow. My mother is a Cancer, so shout out to all my Cancers out there. We also have a new moon in Cancer. Now, the Kazemi happened earlier today. I think at y'all, I'm not going to tell a lie and tell y'all I know what time it was, what the exact time it was, but it happened earlier this afternoon. So I'm a little late to the party, but that's all right though, because you could still work with the energy. You still, it's not too late. It's not too late to go ahead on and write down and manifest whatever methods and modality you use to manifest. You do that tonight, tomorrow, whenever you take this time to use this energy and you work your manifestations. All right, we got the new moon in Cancer that's happening tomorrow, June 25th at 6:31 Eastern Standard Time. This is a lot of Cancer energy going on, you guys. Now, for the people that does not know what a Kazemi is, it is a planetary alignment when a planet is within 1 degree of the sun, which is believed to amplify the planet's energy and influence. So this means that now I don't know the exact degree of Mercury right now, but Jupiter is like in perfect planetary alignment with the sun. Also, for those of you guys who do not know, that Jupiter is also exalted in the sign of Cancer. All right. Now, Cancer is our watery cardinal sign, which is linked to I'm about to say the fourth house. I always get tongue tied when I start recording. Any which ways, Cancer is ruled by the moon, and the moon is our emotions. The moon rules our emotions. The moon rules the public. The moon rules our the moon rules where we feel secure, our safety and our security. The moon is the indicator of the mother in our natal chart. And the moon is it rules our subconscious mind. It is our knee-jerk reaction to things. That is what the moon represents in our natal chart. Now, the moon, the sign of Cancer, and the moon is also linked to the fourth house. And the fourth house is our house of family, home, our living ancestors, also the mother, our sense of security, happiness, and guess what, you guys? It also rules cars. A lot of people don't know that, but the fourth house also rules cars. Now, how you can use this energy during this time, of course, like I said before, is to set your intentions, visualize your goals, embrace positive energy for manifesting your desires. You can write them down. You can, whatever, you guys, there's no right or wrong way to manifest during this time. Whatever your soul is leading and guiding you to do, whatever feels good to you, you do that. Now, also within that planetary mix, we have Saturn in Aries that is squaring the new moon, Jupiter, the Sun, and Mercury. Also, Mars in Virgo is sextiling this energy. Now, what that means is, with the square Saturn squaring this energy, this is urging you to step outside of your comfort zone and do something different. Saturn is our boundaries, is rules, is restrictions, is limitations. And with it squaring Jupiter, the Sun, and Mercury, this is forcing you to do something different, to step outside of your comfort zone and do something and try something different. That can be, taking a yoga class, meditation class, going, being more adventurous. Maybe you're not as adventurous as you should be. Maybe being more adventurous, trying a new restaurant, opening up your palate and trying a new dish, a new culture or something like that. Anything that forces you to get outside of your comfort zone. This is what this energy is urging us to do. And with Mars and Virgo sextile in that energy, it kind of takes the edge off a little bit. Now, Pluto is also, let's talk about Pluto in Aquarius real quick, and then I'm going to get into these messages right here. Pluto in Aquarius is in retrograde. It went into retrograde the May 4th, and it's going to be in retrograde until October 13th. Now, what that means is this is a deep dive into personal and collective transformative energy, prompting and reassessment of power dynamics, societal structures, and individual values. Also, Pluto is our planet of rebirth, transformation, unalive, and I don't want to say the D word, but unaliving, power and control. Pluto forces us to change outdated beliefs and systems that are no longer serving us. Pluto is also a generational planet. So, not only does this energy requires inner reflection, introspection, it also allows us to confront and identify our limiting beliefs. This energy will also bring attention to power imbalances in personal relationships, professional settings, and societal structures. Social and collective shifts in regards to technology and AI also will occur during this time. The signs that will feel this energy the most is placements within early degrees of the fixed signs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. I have to look at my chart because I literally have planets in all of these. I'm a Leo sun, but I do have a 27-degree Leo sun. So my Scorpio ascendant, oh, yeah, it's going to be affecting my Scorpio ascendant because I have a 0-degree Scorpio ascendant. I don't have any planets in Aquarius. I do have I got to look at something else in my chart. But any which ways, yeah, so you guys who have any major planets in the fixed signs that I just called out, you guys will feel this energy the most as well. Some themes that will come up during this time may be karmic themes around relationships. So if you have some old wounds around karmic themes that you need to heal, that might be triggered during this time so that you can clear up karmic debt. Also, there can be when it comes to your careers, there can be some uncertainties about career paths, leadership roles, or job satisfaction may arise during this time. So, with Pluto being in retrograde during this time, because it's going to be there. Anybody know anything about retrogrades? Retrogrades are about redos and reassessment. And with Pluto being in Aquarius, the sign of a revolutionary sign, rebellion, the sign of the people of that rules humanity, and technology being in a sign of Pluto. Pluto is that planet that forces change. It forces change, outdated limiting beliefs that no longer serves us so that we can rebuild and restructure. Without Pluto, we will still be stuck in the early 1900s and early 2000s. I hope this helps someone, okay? That planetary alignment breakdown. I hope that helps someone with understanding what's going on in the sky and the planets. Now, as far as the energy and the reading that I have in front of you guys, I do see where some of you guys, I'm going to start with your finances. So, some of you guys could be struggling financially right now. Some of you guys could be going through a difficult transition, which is fitting for the energy that we're in because Pluto is in retrograde. Some of you guys could be going through a difficult transition when it comes to your finances. For example, some of you guys could have filed bankruptcy. You could have recently filed bankruptcy. You could have filed bankruptcy a few months ago, several months ago, or even a year ago. You guys could have recently went through a divorce or even had loss of job, any type of major financial setback that it could be a number of things that could be happening to some of you guys, because I see where you guys either have savings that you're not touching right now. You could have a savings and you're like, I'm not touching it right now, or you're just basically living off the bare minimum right now. Like, you're able to pay your bills, which is great. You're able to feed yourself. You're able to pay your bills. You're able to do the basic things when it comes to family and home and things like that. But you're restricted when it comes to doing things that you love, because I have the 10 of cups in reverse here. So when it comes to doing the things that you love, you are definitely going through a major transformation right now when it comes to your finances. I have the 10 of swords, and anytime, so this is really hard and difficult and challenging for us right now. And this is it's eventually going to shift for us. This is what's being said. This is going to shift for us. So if you have been in that energy of feeling like you can't do the things that you love, it's only temporary. And this is the main thing that I want you to understand. Tough times don't last always. Trouble don't last always. This time was meant for you to really sit back and go within and reflect and focus in on the things that are very important right now, which is home and family. Of course, because it's Cancer season. A lot of you guys are probably going to be urged or pushed into some type of new dynamic or new way of doing things. You're going to be triggered. Like, there's going to be some type of major change. You're like, there's going to be some type of new creativity that's going to be triggered within you. Some of you guys might start, like, for example, you guys may even start to utilize AI more, you guys, in a healthy and positive way, because there are so many different ways you can use AI. Some of you guys might implement technology in your everyday life, in your practice, in your business, in your job, to help you, because life is already hard. Life is already challenging, and anything that you can use to help you be better in your job, in your career, in your business, then you need to use that. And if AI is a tool that you can use, then absolutely use that. You guys may even become social media famous. Like, some of you guys may go viral for something. Some of you guys might implement social media into your business. You might start marketing your business on social media. But if it just depends, because it's it's very vast on and limitless on what you can do with technology and even social media. But that can be something that can be changing. Maybe you didn't believe that you can do certain things with technology. Maybe I'm not going to say I'm old school, but a lot of things, like, okay, I'm not as technology savvy as Gen Z. I'm Gen X. So I'm not as technology savvy as Gen X or even Gen Alpha, like my daughter. So some of you guys could be like me, could be connecting to those that are technology savvy, that can help you level up in the areas that you need to level up when it comes to using technology. So that is what's going on with a lot of us collectively and personally, getting help and assistance when it comes to how to properly use technology, because it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. This can help some of us make money, or this can help some of us advance and elevate in different areas of our life as far as how we make money and technology. Okay. So moving on to relationships, for the people that are single, you guys could let me see. For the single people that are not in a relationship right now, I feel like you guys could be stepping outside of your comfort zone when it comes to dating, or when it comes to relationships, or how you approach dating and relationships. You guys have been taking some time to like just go within, do some reflection, do some retrospect. I can't even say it. Oh my God, retrospection. You guys have been through a lot in the past when it comes to relationships. You have trust issues with people, with trusting people. You probably have been done wrong a lot, been lied to, been cheated on, been used in the past when it comes to relationship, and now you got your walls up, you got your guard up during this time. So you probably are, going through that point where you're starting to let down those walls and let down those guards and start to change the way you think about how you date. Maybe you need to try dating a different type. Maybe you need to try different places to meet the people. And again, I've done a video on this before. If you have seen it or if you haven't seen it, I'm not a big fan of online dating, but some of you guys may start to get into online dating. Or if you're stuck in your way, I'm just stuck in my ways when it comes to online dating, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that it's not for everybody, but it's for somebody. But if online dating is for you, maybe that's something that you need to try. But just be careful with the online dating, you guys. I'm being urged to say that, but then I'm also allowing my personal beliefs to come in between how I feel about online dating. But you know what? You might find somebody during online dating, but just be careful with that also. It also with people in relationships, you guys, there could be like some type of secret that you guys could be hiding from your partner. Either your partner is hiding something from you, or you're hiding something from your partner. Like you guys, y'all just recently went through something. You like there's something, and this is for single people and this is for people in relationships. You guys are avoiding some type of healing. That and this is why you guys are probably being forced to really take this time to go within. Your back is being your back is up against the wall when it comes to relationships, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship. Now, for the people that's in a relationship, you guys just recently overcame a very tumultuous time in your relationship. Somebody caught somebody up. Somebody could have caught somebody up, but there was definitely some deception and betrayal that went on in your relationship. You guys have are trying to overcome it, but there's still someone that is hiding something and keeping a secret. So I don't know what's going on. I don't want to get too deep because I can, but I'm not. But there's definitely some deception that was going on that you could have found out about, or you haven't found out about and you're about to find out about it. But there's definitely some healing that you guys could be avoiding. So let's just say, for example, you caught your partner cheating. Let's just say, for example, you caught them cheating and you guys still decided to stay together and work it out. But you guys are still avoiding the elephant in the room. You still haven't forgiven this person. You're still not over it. You're still ruminating in it. If you're single, you could have just recently got out of a relationship. You could have just got out of a long-term relationship or a divorce. You're still not over it. You're still hurting over it. You're still ruminating. You're still reeling and reeking in that pain of what that person did to you. And now you're heavily guarded and you probably have trust issues when it comes to dating and when it comes to putting yourself out there. You could be dating somebody or you just could be dating around, but you're not being honest with the people that you're dating. You're not telling them what's really going on. You could be really avoidant with people right now. You could just not really letting no one in because you still haven't healed the hurt from your past of what you went through. I said earlier that some of y'all could be recovering from a divorce. Divorces are hard. And if you had to take a financial blow from a divorce, that's even more harder. So I could imagine. So you have every right to be suspicious of people. But at the same time, Everybody is not out to hurt you. Everybody is not out to get you. And if you are resonating with this, maybe you need to take some time to not date right now and just really take some time to heal. Get yourself together, get your life in order, come up with a plan. If you are going to date, be honest with yourself, because if you can't be honest with yourself, then you can't be honest with other people. Be honest with yourself, and then you could be honest with others about what you're going through and where you are in your life. If you know you're not ready for anything serious, tell the people that you're dating you're not ready for anything serious. Stop stringing people along, because some of y'all might be stringing someone along. Stop stringing people along. It's okay. The dating game isn't going anywhere. You can bench yourself right now. You can take some time out to bench yourself and do the necessary things to get your life in order. Realign yourself. That's what this energy is for. This energy right now is for you to realign yourself, realign your values and what matters to you and what's important to you. And then put yourself back out there for dating. Now, for the other people that don't resonate with that part, you could just need to, just you're still not over the past. You're still not over the past person that hurt you. So, if you watching them online, stop watching them online. Mind your business. Go on with your life. Get you a life and find you a hobby to do. Find you something new to do, and get out those people's business. But as far as the relationships, you guys still have not healed the issues in your relationship. There's a deep, deep wound here that you guys need to heal. You could be very defensive with your partner. So you guys are still together. You guys have moved on, but you ain't but you haven't healed. You have not let go of whatever your partner did to you. If you're going to be with that person, then, stop making yourself miserable and making them miserable. Either, I'm not here to tell nobody what to do. I'm not here to tell you to leave your person or whatever, but this is the only life that you have. Make the best of it. Stop punishing your person for what they did. If you're going to be with them, then be with them. Let bygones be bygones, and move on. Move on, meaning move on with the relationship. Learn how to, you might have to get to re-know that person all over again. They may have to get to re-know you all over again. That could have been things that came out in a relationship that you didn't even know. There was some secrets that were being hidden from you that you found out about. And you probably saw a side of your person that you didn't like. And your person probably saw a side of you that you didn't like. But y'all still together. For whatever reason, y'all still chose to stay together. So it is what it is. So y'all need to figure the shit out and stop being childish and deal with this shit. Because if you want to be single, then go on stop acting like you single when you know you in a relationship or you married. That's that. Now some of y'all could be a fire sign. Some of y'all can have heavy fire somewhere in your chart, and you could be with a air sign. Some of y'all can have an air rising. Heavy Aquarius energy is coming through. You could be an Aquarius sun, Aquarius rising moon, or just have heavy Aquarius placements in your chart. Or your partner that you're dealing with could have this in their chart. Take what resonates, flip the roles. You could be the fire sign, they could be the fire sign. You can be a Leo rising with an Aquarius sun. You can be an Aquarius sun with a Leo moon or a fire moon. You get where I'm going with this, right? But regardless to what resonates for you, you need to you need to let go. Learn how to let go of what happened. And I'm not saying forget what they did, because what they did was very painful to you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, yeah, you're being urged to heal during this time. You see what I'm saying? You're being called to heal, whether you're single or in a relationship, because this is holding you back. That pain from whatever happened, you know, it's holding you back. It's holding you hostage. And this is what Pluto energy does. Pluto's energy, you guys could be having some type of transit somewhere in your chart, especially in your seventh house. Pluto's energy enforces that change. It changes that outdated thinking and belief system that is no longer serving us. It forces us to transform things so that we can heal it. So this is a time of healing for all of us, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, whatever it is in your relationship you need to heal, you're being called to heal it. Stop throwing it in your person's face. Stop holding it over their head. It's time for you to heal it, because if you don't heal it, then there's going to come the consequences. And if you're single, whether you want to be in a relationship or whether you want to stay single, there are some karmic things that might be triggered during this time. That means that you need to heal it. That's what that means. So yeah, I just, I hope this helped somebody. I hope that this resonated. I sound like I really sound like I'm yelling at my. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher for a living. I teach a business class, and I get in my modes with my kids where I start teaching and then I start preaching. And I got in that mode with y'all. Like, I had to just. I don't know who needed to hear this, but I just feel like everything that I said, the shit needed to be said. Because Pluto energy is like, okay, either you're going to change it or I'm going to force you to change it. Which one? Which one is it going to be? Pluto's energy don't ask. It don't ask for permission. It just does it. So it's uncomfortable because sometimes we be stubborn and stuck in our ways and we just don't want to do the work, but we're being forced to do the work. And that even includes me. There are some things about me and something, something I need to change. I catch myself sometimes complaining and I'm like, okay, well, I have to do that self check and that self analysis. Like, this ain't going to change if I keep doing this over here. This ain't, like me, I'm not dating anybody right now. I'm that one. I'm talking to the choir. I'm preaching to the choir because I'm that one that haven't dated and have trust issues with men because I have, been so jaded when it comes to relationships. And I don't, like I say, I don't want to impose my beliefs on anybody. I don't believe in online dating, but for some of y'all, that might work for some of y'all. But okay, it's like my guys are like, okay, you don't want to do the online dating. You don't want to put yourself out there to meet somebody. What you want us to do? Help me help you. Help me help you. Like, girl, you know what I'm saying? What are you going? You got to put yourself out there if you want to meet somebody. And that is for somebody too. You got to put yourself out there, whether it's going out, whether it's, online. I'm a Leo. We can be a little lazy and stubborn and stuck in our ways sometimes. Not in everything, but in when it comes to relationships, it's like, oh God, okay, whatever. But yeah, I hope that resonated for somebody. I hope that helped somebody. You guys are going through like some type of purification right now. There is a new beginning coming in. There's a new beginning coming in with your love life. You and your partner, once you guys go through the process of healing, once you go through that process of healing and you go through that process of healing, there will be a transformation and a renewal of your love, and your relationship can go to the next level. But you got to do the work. And for single people, you have to heal those karmic themes that are being triggered during this time. And once you heal that, then you will have new love coming in too. Y'all ain't had it in a while. Some of y'all, even if you're in a relationship, I don't care. Some of y'all ain't had none from your partner in God knows how long. Y'all ought to be ashamed of y'allself, depriving that man or depriving that woman because you want to be petty. You need to cut it. But for the single people, y'all ain't had none in a while and y'all about to get some. So, it's time. You've been holding out long enough. You've been holding out from that man and that woman long enough. Shame on you. You need to stop being so mean and stubborn and go on and take care of your partner. All right. So any which ways, that's all I have for you guys. I hope y'all love this. Y'all do have a blessed day. I am Tan of Indigo Love, Astrology, and Tarot, and it has been a pleasure reading you guys' energy. If you need a more personal reading, my website is Indigo Love, and that's LUV, not LOV. Indiglo, INDIGLOLUV.com, not LUV, indiglolove.com. All right. Hit me up in the comments and let me know what you guys think. If you stuck around this long, make sure you hit the like button. And if you love the vibe, consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for your support. I love you so much. And you guys have an amazing and blessed day. And until next time, peace out.